up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tony Harvin Network. I greet everybody upon this, evening and whatnot, early evening. Yeah, I know. How's everybody doing today, man? That's what we're talking about this afternoon, evening, and whatnot. Yeah, I know my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. We're not here to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement, or any type of privacy guidelines at all. Shout out to everybody who's going to catch this live now, those who want to catch it in the middle, and those who want to catch it when it uploads to YouTube. We had a great conversation last night with Elder Campbell and whatnot. Very interesting conversation. He follow S.E. Johnson and whatnot. So if you haven't checked out that testimonial video from yesterday, last night with Elder Campbell, go check it out here on my YouTube channel and whatnot. We're looking forward to having more, conversations like that in general. Shout out to everybody on my Facebook. I put a photo up yesterday on Facebook, and I put a quote on Facebook. And then after my quote, I said, I'm glad that I'm 40 years old, right? And then some folks got it misconstrued that it was my birthday. I mean, I never said that. You understand that? I don't know why people on social media, they don't really read at all. You understand? And then somebody else said I had a black eye. I mean, look at the shadow in my light. So when I put the brim down, the shadow from the brim, it darkens that area and whatnot. So somebody thought I had a black eye or said I had a black eye. Man, some people are just foolish. You understand? Some people are just foolish. My birthday. Because I said I'm glad I'm 40. That doesn't mean it's my birthday. Oh, man. Had I known that, I'd have put my Cash App up. You hear me? That was just crazy. A black eye. Like you don't see that shadow right here. Like they don't see the shadow from the light. You understand? But some people on social media, I don't know what's up with these folks. I really don't know. You understand? I think another picture had like a white toothpick in my mouth. What is that, a lip ring? I mean, some people are just so foolish. Foolish. You understand? They run with anything over a toothpick. Man, I can't clean my teeth out from eating and whatnot. Man, so you definitely got to be careful in reference to certain things you put up on social media, because people will definitely run with it, and folks will have you thinking it's something else. Just like with Shannon Sharp when he stepped out of his vehicle and whatnot. And somebody caught a split second of how he came out the car. And it was like real feminine. You know what I mean? But in real time, when he came out the car, it wasn't like that. You understand that? It's almost like you turning or you eating. In between all those split seconds, there might be a moment that be off. And, social media catch something like that. And it spread like wildfire. You understand? And then some folks say social media is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. Yeah, right. A bunch of losers. You hear me, over the internet, passing off lies and deceptions and whatnot. The internet ain't undefeated. You understand? It sure ain't. What's up to social media currency? Shout out to you. What's up to Letty? What's up to Courtney M, prodigal son? Tyree says, greetings, brother and sisters. Hope all is well. I just wanted to check in with you, Tony, in the chat. I'm heading back to work. Peace and blessings. Blessings unto you, too. Hope you have a wonderful day at work upon this day. Prodigal son says, their minds are wired like robots. Absolutely. Individuals, some people just on social media every day, all day. Not for business purposes, as far as as a business. They just always on Facebook in the news feed, just scrolling down, wasting time. If you ain't doing nothing valuable, or you ain't tuning into something holiness and positive or something that can educate your mind, what's the point? You understand? Now you're gonna see some clips of some funny stuff, crocodiles eating impalas, funny stuff here and there. But all day, every day? You understand? So you're right about that. All right? That's why some people they will delete the Facebook app or, deactivate their Facebook to keep themselves from going on Facebook. That's bad. That's when you know it's bad, when a person deactivated Facebook to keep themselves from going on Facebook. That's sad, man. That's real sad. You understand? Wow. All right. What's up to Flemings? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to Henry Ross? He said they just looking for clout. That's all. Yeah? Listen, clout is a drug. I know we was talking about drugs, addictions, and alcohol the other day. Also clout. Some people just love attention. They love it. You understand? And they would do and say anything, especially social media. They'll put it up. They see a fight on the street, they ain't calling 911. They ain't helping that old woman who's getting pulverized. A dog is attacking the kid, they ain't helping the kid. They want to record it. You understand? They don't want to do none of that. You better grab a brick or something. You understand? You better get a pencil or a pen. Vital point is the eyes. You know what I mean? That's what they want to do. It's sad. It's sad. Some people even record their own mama getting pulverized before they call the police. People are more prone to taking out a camera than to helping out a person. You understand? A person can be hit by a car. You hear me? Hit by a car. What they doing? Recording. They ain't call the police first. They recording. You know what I mean? Just for views and clicks and likes in these days. You know what I mean? When P&B Rock got shot in that restaurant out there in LA. You know what I mean? They wasn't calling the police. They recorded his body with bullets in it. Bleeding. Nobody wasn't thinking about putting direct pressure on the bullet holes or nothing. You understand? Nothing. I mean, the man's body was just dead bleeding. Nobody wasn't helping him. In a restaurant. I'm pretty sure they got some towels in there. I'm pretty sure you could fold the towel and apply direct pressure. You understand? That's first aid 101. You understand? You got a cut, you got an open wound, direct pressure. Nope, but they want to pull out their camera phone first. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. All right, what's up to Straight Facts? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. Henry Ross says, the father from Good Times has passed. Oh, John Amos. I never really watched that thing too much, but I hope he was right with Christ. I hope he got his life right with Christ before, as time went on. I hope he was baptized and received the Holy Ghost. I hope all that for him, that he had done that. You understand? I seen his son one day post some pictures of him and whatnot, but I just hope he got right. At the end of the day, he lived a pretty decent long life. So we hope that happened. You understand? All right. Fleming says, this is why there's 4 gospels. It gives you all perspective. Sometimes folks misinterpret something like a black eye, your birthday. Absolutely. It's sad. It was sad. You know what I mean? It was sad. Even if I let the people know in the comment section, it's not my birthday. Yesterday wasn't my birthday, and they still saying happy birthday. You got people right now still commenting happy birthday on my picture because I said I'm glad I'm 40. You understand? I never said it was my birthday. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with these folks? You know what I mean? I don't even post much. So you probably could scroll down to my birthday, May 16th, and you could see the photo. You know what I mean? That's crazy. All right, what's up to Allison Bolden? Shout out to you. Courtney M says, last night live was so good. Absolutely. Straight Facts says, my internet service is out. Thank God I'm not addicted to YouTube. If I was, I would lose my mind. Well, I mean, I'd say if it was like you're tuning into the truth of God, you're a YouTuber, you're watching positive things, fine. But if if a person is watching a bunch of nonsense and always into like gossip and things of that nature and worrying about what's going on with P. Diddy all day, I mean, it's cool to talk about P. Diddy sometimes, but I'm not in tune with that trash 24/7. I could care less about his baby oil situation. I don't care about that nonsense. You understand? It's funny. But I'm not going to talk about it all day. We'll throw a little jabs here, little uppercuts there. You know, what a grown man doing with all that baby oil for? You know, but I'm not going to talk about that stuff all day. Yeah, it could bring clicks, it could bring views and likes, but nah. No, I don't want to be looked at as that. No. You understand? No way. All right. Prodigal Son says social media affects your mental. Just take over your mind. You're right. Some people can't live without social media. They can't live without being on Facebook all day, every day. Not doing nothing constructive, but just trying to look at people's profiles all day, every day. What they writing? Is that her boyfriend? Is that his girlfriend, his wife, his sister? Nosy. You understand? All right. What's up to Jay Williams? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What's up to Miss Jackson? Shout out to you. Straight Fact says, these people don't care about anything or anybody. You're right about that, for sure. All right? Okay. Look at this clown, BB. This corny joke. You got people like that. For the people who work in the office and stuff like that, I know you got at least one person who try their hardest to make a person laugh. A cornball. You know what I mean? Have you ever been around a person who just tries so hard to try to make a person or people laugh? And it's just not funny. You know what I mean? It's just not funny. You're not laughing at the joke. You're laughing at them, per se. You hear me? And DB, you're one of them. You're one of them. You said, who grabbed you by your collar before you got on the live? Collar? What's funny about that? I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. All right? Straight facts. I think I read that one. Appreciate that. Jay Williams says, they will be recording and ask, are you all right? What's up to Near? I'm just going to call you that. Near. You says, brother love. It said, hello, brother love from India. Shout out to India. What's up to Mercy Carr? Jay Williams says, some will be recording and then ask someone else to call the police. What's up to Ever Faithful Podcast? You says, hey everyone, I'm doing well. Just finished a 2-mile walk. Outdoors, relaxing. Wonderful. To Go Play says, maybe people be in shock or don't know what to do. Also, I just got on, so I don't know what you all were talking about. My bad. Yeah, people being shocked, pulling out that camera phone, huh? They ain't shocked. Then they commentating what happens. When they recording a person shot or injured in a car crash, done fell out the building, they ain't in shock, commentating it, laughing at it and whatnot, making jokes and what have you. I remember I was back in Jersey City, New Jersey, 2021, with that Hebrew Israelite. He went into the Jewish store. I'm pretty sure some of y'all heard about that. It was on the news. He went into that Jewish spot or whatever the case may be, and he lit a couple of people up. So I was at work that day. I had got off, I had went next door to the storage. So I'm sitting down, chilling, you know. I had some things in storage. And next thing you know, you just see a bunch of police officers scrolling, running, different cities. Port Authority, Clifton Police, Newark Police, all these different cities. Police coming. You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on. You understand? So we found out that, you know, the police officer was shot in the head over there at Garfield, Bayside Park. And then the two suspects, they went to the Jewish spot up on Martin Luther King Drive between Bayview and Bidwell. Bayview and Bidwell. Violent area. So he was a Hebrew Israelite. You know, I guess he was upset about, you know, Jews or whatever the case may be. And they did what they did. And I knew some people who lived on the top floor where they were shooting. And those fools was recording it like it was a game and jokes on Facebook. You could hear the bullets going off. You understand? And they playing around with it. For clicks, for views, for likes. You understand? So some people think it's a game when dealing with Facebook and stuff like that. Even when danger is near. Just imagine, the man had like a high-tech powered gun shooting people. You got them having a gun battle. The police, Jersey City Police across the street by Sacred Heart Catholic School, the Jewish spot, right there. You understand? You don't know if the bullet could go through the ceiling, what type of bullets it is. You know what I mean? Normally, you know, what's recommended, the self-defense bullets. You know, you don't know what type of bullets he had. Could have had, you know, the full metal jacket or the hollow points. Normally, those bullets that you use at the range, they go through the paper. I believe hollow points, when it hits, it explodes. You don't know if those type of bullets go through the ceiling or the walls. You know what I mean? So a lot of people just care about clicks, views, likes. All right? What's up to Go Play? He says maybe people I think I read that. Levy said just saw a video today, Project Pat preaching. Project Pat? I mean, if he gave his life to Christ, and if he's called to preach, now I didn't view it. If he's called to preach, or an apostle ordained him, or an elder got permission, if it's like that, then if it's the right way, but if it's the wrong way, which most likely that's what it is a lot of the times with these rappers. Project Pat, you know, 3-6 Mafia, Memphis Jukin, you know. So a lot of some of them rappers, they become preachers. MC Hammer, I think, Mace, you know. All right. Fleming says this is a cold generation pulling out their phone to record someone dying. I remember the man was being eaten by an alligator and a group of boys was just recording laughing. Wow. Wow. An alligator. And that's what folks will do. A dog attacking somebody, they laughing. Like it's fun and games. You know? All right. What's up to Gladys? Shout out to you. Straight Facts says best things is to mind your own business. I'm not trying to stop anybody to who acting a fool. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna call you KS. You said, which category are you? I don't know what that is. He says, please don't get into that because I'm here, the baby oil. Henry Ross said, did they release them 38 false prophets yet? They should speak their names. I don't know what you're talking about. 38 false prophets. What's up to what is that? Resilient? Shout out to you. V. Coleman says, greetings, everyone. Everybody's alive today. God is good. For sure. What's up to 1997? Shout out to you. All right, Mr. G. Swole. You says, greetings, everybody. I was wondering, is it okay to take a week off from the gym? Once a month. I mean, that's fine. You know, that the body needs to, recharge up. The body needs to recover, and whatnot. You know, you don't want to overheat yourself. You don't want to overdo things. You pull a muscle, you tear a muscle. You mess up your ACL, overworking yourself, especially your Achilles tendon. You know what I mean? So you want to get some type of recovery and whatnot. That's why they have little drinks out there. They got recovery drinks. You know, the protein shakes when it has recovery on it. You know what I mean? Because depending on what type of workouts you're doing, you do know your muscles. I forgot the term. When you pull your muscle, like I tore my muscle, my bicep, a couple of weeks ago. It was bad. You know, so I had a little black sleeve on in some of my videos. You know what I mean? It's like thousands of strands in your muscles. So you never know if you're working out so hard, you could tear a few, but that's nothing. You know what I mean? So that's why you need to rest your body a lot of the times after a workout. You know, sometimes I get hard-headed. We're not doing that. You know, so I would recommend to recover, recharge, and refresh yourself. Flemish, you funny. Mike Hunt Productions. Mike Hunt Productions. Let's see what you're talking about. Mike Hunt. Let's see what let me see what Mike Hunt Productions is talking about on his YouTube channel. Let's see what this is. I don't hear nothing on here.
Stuff that I did, but I did not do it.
What?
I mean, you can check my YouTube channel. I'll be bragging about stuff.
Okay. All right, Mike Hunt. Let me check this one out, Mike Hunt. Let me see.
Productions LLC in the motherfucker.
Whoa. Man, you smoking a cigarette? Man got devil horn smoking a cancer stick. Wow. Shout out to Mike Mike Hunt. Let me check this video out. I can't really hear nothing on that one. Mike Hunt. Shout out to you. Hey, social media currency. I don't think I checked out your YouTube channel. Let me check it out. Let me see. You ain't got nothing on there. What's up to G Swole? I think we shouted you out. Straight Facts says exactly that's who I watch every day is our Pastor PJ. Your video on TLG, keep blessed and humble. Appreciate that at Straight Facts. What's up to Bless? Prodigal Son says, problem with some people is that they think everything funny until they get popped in their mouth. Wonderful. Brother Warren, what's up? He says, much love. About to go work soon. First day back is the hardest for me. I struggle, but God willing, he will get me through. God is good. Wonderful. Wonderful. What's up to Squirrel Sniper? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. All right, Henry Ross says, why Mark, what is that? Zuckerberg does nothing until the last point. I don't know. don't know what's going on with that man. What kind of dumb question was that? We got somebody with another corny joke, man. Another corny joke. What's the name of the bee that doesn't know how to fly? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. One of those people again. Let me check out your YouTube channel, man. See what you got going on here. You ain't got nothing on here. Nothing. What's up to Khadijah Reeves? Shout out to you. Gladys says, I don't have tools to go one. He said, it was a pleasure to be with your piece, my channel. I did for simply relaxing. Wonderful. Jay Williams says, nowadays people want to be known for violence. It's sad. They think life is a movie. Oh, yeah. What's up to TNT News? Shout out to you, Henry Ross. You says, because if it involves them Skittles communities, immediately they will snatch your video off. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see where we at. What's up to Jeremiah Allen? Shout out to you. You says torn muscles. I guess you meant it's bad. You said hasn't happened to me, but it looked like it hurts. Well, it depends. It depends. You know, because when that happened, it felt like my arm exploded. You understand? So it's 3-week healing process. Depends how you take care of it and whatnot. All right. Justice League. What up? What up? What up? I got a gospel bomb to drop for real. You said. Jeremiah Allen says 5-day workout, 2-day rest. Not a problem at Justice League. Said Chris, I'm going to leave that comment up. What is that? Intentionally so Tony can deal with you. What's up to Lady Glitter? Shout out to you. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Another one. Another fruitcake. Another fruitcake. What y'all fellas don't like? Some of y'all fellas don't like women? Wow, all these good-looking women out here. You say a comment like that. All these beautiful women out here. Let me go check out his YouTube channel at Chris. All right, he got 473 subscribers. Let's see what he got. What he got going. Hungry alligator snapping turtle. Yeah, he's a geek. All right. Let's check him out. Got a commercial on here. Let me get up out of that one. Check out some of his videos. Since he want to ask a dumb question like that or a dumb comment. All right. Let me let these commercials ride out. Let me let them ride out till we go to this video. Let me see. All right, here we go.
Turtles.
Let's run this video back. Now this is a grown man that said, "I know you," to another man. I can almost guarantee you cannot say that to somebody's face on the street. You understand? So a lot of people are like that. They know social media, I can say anything I want to people on here. But in the street, no. No. They know a lot of them will get night. Easy. You know? Stop being a coward. All right?
Just got my shipment of...
And then you got a package on your YouTube channel that somebody could easily get your address. And you talking like that?
Alligator snapping turtles. And we'll try to do this with one hand. Man,
you sound fruity. I said I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past you. Chris?
Opened it. I have not looked inside yet. I have not looked inside yet.
This man got his phone number up there. Let's search the area code that's up there. I ain't gonna put it up here because of privacy guidelines. Oh man, this guy's funny. Let's check this video out. This guy, he ordered 2. What is an alligator snapping turtle?
Oh, it's so tiny.
Oh man, you got Mrs. Butterworth running all through your veins. Wow. TNT said he said he's probably going to do something fruity to the turtles. Wow. I don't even think. Wow, man. Wow. We're gonna leave him alone, man. Probably try to report me or something like that. You know? All right, sliced bacon. What's up to David B? Shout out to you. Sliced bacon says, do you have any life advice? Follow Christ. Follow Christ. Strive for Christ. You understand? Prepare for Christ. It's all about Christ. You understand? That's my advice. Don't die without Christ. Simple. You know what I mean? Never mind trying to get rich, getting the baddest chick. You know, that'll come when you strive for Christ. All that'll come with it. You understand? What I mean the baddest is a God-fearing woman. Not a Nicki Minaj or a Carly Red. You hear me? But just stay encouraged, man. You know, don't pay no mind to like negative people. A lot of people got a lot of negativity, especially on social media. You know, a lot of people cannot handle social media and whatnot. You know, the comments that come on here, it'll weigh a lot on, you know, some people's minds. If they come on social media, if they have a platform and they let it bother them. You know, stay away from negative people, negativity at the end of the day. You know, don't be a people pleaser. You know, because there's always somebody out there they always want you to please them. Right? And then you got this person over here, and then you got this person over here. Now, if this person is pleasing this person, then this person is complaining. This is what social media is about. Everybody wants you to please them. Those who are in that type of mindset. I'm not talking about, you know, people who are not concerned about people pleasing or anything like that. I'm not talking about those people. You understand that? All right? Where we at? What's up, the Luna? Shout out to you. You said a fruitcake. What's up, the Tanya Barnes? Shout out to you. Jeremiah Allen says, best to keep your mouth shut. Don't start. None won't be none. Old folks say, absolutely. Hey, Flemings, you funny today. Flemings, you getting your laugh on today. What's up to, what is that? PESSI. What is this channel about? Encouragement. All about encouragement and whatnot. You know, health and wellness. You know, having good conversation and what have you, cooking. You know, anything that's positive, righteous, nothing gossipy and trashy and nothing like that. You know? Appreciate that at Lady Glitter. Shout out to you. I should go check out your YouTube channel. You hear me? We checking out people's channels. What's up to Chico? Shout out to you. G Swole said, I don't know why you are giving that dude so much attention when that's all Chris wants. When I saw that comment of his making fun of my name, but that's not the first I heard that lame joke. Well, I like to read comments and whatnot and show the people, those who are interested in YouTube, how to respond to certain comments. You could turn the tables on people on how you answer certain comments. You know what I mean? Give them some thoughts to think about the immaturity that they are doing. Like, I went to his YouTube channel. That's a grown man. He sounds like he's in his 50s or 60s. You understand? And he's acting immature. You know, I'm 40. Here you have a man who's in his 50s or 60s saying a retarded comment like that. It's sad when you're young and you got to show grown people older than you maturity. It's sad. It's sad. You know what I mean? For a 50-year-old or 60-year-old man to say a comment like that. You know what I mean? To say a comment like that. Imagine that. Somebody walking up to you and saying that. I don't care how holy you are. All right. Let me see where we at with these comments. I hope you're feeling better. What happened? Oh, you talking about the arm situation? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, a torn muscle ain't really nothing. You understand? It ain't really nothing. It's something, but it ain't really nothing. You know, just some icy hot. Some ice on it sometimes, and arm sleeve, and things of that nature. To speed up the healing process. All right, where we at? What's up to Christopher Span? Shout out to you. What's up to what is that? Farhan the Gamer. Henry Ross says, I got I guess you meant a flu shot. You said, what y'all think of this? Well, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. A flu shot. You got people out there who talk about the flu shot or the C-19 vaccine and all this other stuff and whatnot. So a lot of people out there who talk about flu shots, the C-19, vaccine or this shot or that shot, they act like their body is so sanctified physically. Same people out there, puff passing. Same people out there, tonguing different people down every day. Same people. Especially when the C-19 vaccine came out. You see all those people. I ain't taking it because of this, because of that, X, Y, Z. But you sitting there slobbing this one down, that one down, and this one down. Nasty. How is it? You go puff pass different people's saliva, drinking from the same cup as different people out there on the street, but you got a problem with the vaccine. I don't get it, man. You got some people deep sea diving with no gear on with different people. And you got a problem with a vaccine? You're letting different people pump in a bunch of germs and bacteria into your body. You got a problem with a flu shot, a vaccine? Wow. You know, folks was getting on me when I took the C19. I said, wow, the inside of your body must be really purified. Oh, something going to happen to you? The vaccine going to do this? It's going to do that? It ain't done nothing. You understand? They said it was the mark of the beast, all this other stuff. Now, when something else come out, now what? You know, a lot of people come out with all these theories, conspiracy theories and what have you. Yeah, them folks are ignorant, because you do know if you travel to Africa, if you travel to a different country, you're going to have to take different vaccines to get into that country or that area. You're going to have to take it. Otherwise, they're not going to let you in. You know what I mean? You say your nasty things. Oh, man. She said, go ahead. Uh-oh, we're going to your YouTube channel. Lady Glitter. You got a cat on here. All right. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All right. Let me see something right here. Okay. Play that. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. What's up to Tyrone Wilkerson? He says, what's up, church family, my brother? How are you doing? I'm good, man. We good, having a good old conversation this evening. And whatnot. Lord willing, we'll have something later on. I don't know. Or, you know, maybe I'll just relax later on and whatnot. I'm thinking about it. What's up to Tanya Renee? Shout out to you. Chris Sanchez. Uh-oh. Chris Sanchez, is a vasectomy against the scriptures? And what about using condoms? I mean, it's a pretty good question. Pretty good question. I would recommend to speak to a Truth of God minister. I can't go against the scriptures. It said, be fruitful and multiply. You understand? Now, I don't think a husband and wife is going to use birth control. Although some women get their tubes tied to keep from having more and more kids. You understand? Now, if you're having 8, 9 kids and, you know, you might want to take that up with the Lord, you know? You might want to take that up with the Lord. You hear me? So I would recommend to go speak to a minister about that. As far as like a vasectomy. You hear me? Because if you talk about a vasectomy, you got to talk about a woman getting her tubes tied also. Or burnt, or however they do it. You understand? Speak to a minister about that. You know what I mean? Because I can't say anything in reference to the scriptures about birth control. You know? Man asked about a vasectomy. Wow. I ain't want to think about that. You hear me? If I get married, no way. You know what I mean? Huh? Y'all funny today. All right, where we at in these comment sections? If I missed the comment, please let me know. I'm trying to get as much comments as I can. Jeremiah says, you say that again, Tony, you says, I'm 23 and half the people older than me act like children. Age doesn't bring wisdom. You're right about that. It don't. TNT says, I tore my muscle, needed surgery. Oh, that must have been a bad tear. Excuse me. That must have been really bad. You know what I mean? See, mine was tore, this bicep. So it was like a circle. So at first it turned purple and then black. And then that's where it fades away right there. Normally, it said, medically speaking, from doctors that, we have, blood vessels, little blood vessels that burst when the muscles tear. I don't know if your doctor told you that when you had to receive surgery, but if you had to receive surgery, that was a bad tear right there, surely. Wow. I hope you're feeling better though. All right. Where we at? To go places, I avoid doctors and medication, opting for herbal and natural remedies instead, as I feel most doctors focus more on money than patient care. Understandable, but sometimes you may need medication. Sometimes, I take my vitamins and stuff like that, and it's good. But man, if I have a headache, you understand? If I have a headache from allergies or something like that, or if I lay down wrong, sometimes I might need a massage, although I can't get one. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to a masseuse and a lady touching on me. No way. I prefer a wife. Until then, I gotta wait. You understand? I may need to go in the cabinet, go in my book bag, and get some Excedrin, because I've been having headaches since I was a kid. Some people have headaches because of hereditary, runs in their family. Some people got headaches or, other issues. You could be healthy, eating right and everything, but it could be from your, from your family, and whatnot. Like a lot of light. The sunlight could give me a headache. Perfume, strong perfume. Folks who got a bunch of cologne and perfume on, that can give me a headache and whatnot. Certain lights give me a headache and whatnot. Laying down in an awkward position could give a headache. I can't take a vitamin C and it go away. No. You understand? Sometimes a cold Pepsi would work. Sometimes Pepsi or Coca-Cola may work. But if that don't work, I don't want to take it, but I got to take one Excedrin. It says 2, but I take 1. That's it. You know what I mean? If it comes to that point. But if you're talking about like over-the-counter medication like promethazine, what is that? What else is out there? What's Percocet and stuff like that? Morphine. If there's no other choice and your doctor recommend that, you understand that? It's tough. It's real tough. All right? Because some people got to take a melapine for their blood pressure. Some things just don't work. Well, some people who have those issues, they don't work out, or they're always eating wrong, foods with high in sodium. It's tough to have a strong diet. It's tough. Like today, I have a good diet, good balanced diet and stuff like that. I wanted a smoothie so bad, and when I travel in my truck, man, there's no Smoothie Kings around. You know what I mean? So all is around. I saw McDonald's, Wendy's, Hardee's, Popeyes. My stomach is growling. Growling. I had my water, but I ain't want nothing. But you have to have discipline. I had to wait about 45 minutes before I get to a Smoothie King to get me a nice big smoothie to fill me up. discipline. So it's tough to have a healthy lifestyle. It's tough, man. And I was thinking about, it being parallel to striving for the Lord. You know what I mean? Whatever your flesh wants that makes it feel good to the flesh, it feels good, but unto the Lord, it's bad. You understand? Just like fast foods. You eat it all the time. It feels good, it tastes good, but it's bad for your body. You understand that? At the end of the day. That's what I was thinking about when my stomach was growling. You understand? And I couldn't find nothing healthy out there on the road. Right? Lady Glitter says, I'm going to get you back. Funny. All right. Fleming says, believe it or not, I have a problem with public speaking, especially of late. I lose my train of thought. Mid-sentence freeze up cause of nerves. Don't know how you do it so naturally. Well, honestly, I failed public speaking in high school. My junior year, I got an F in public speaking. I did not like going up there speaking and stuff like that. I didn't. English classes, when you had to go up and present an essay or a report, I did not like public speaking at all. You understand that? So I was last in the back. I got an F. So I had to take public speaking again, senior year in high school. Fortunately, I just barely made it. I got a D, a 70. Barely made the cut. So I never liked public speaking. I got into DJing. Of course, you got to have some type of presentation as far as like speaking. And, over the years, it developed. And then, we got on here and it just flowed right. You know what I mean? It just flowed right. So you're talking to a person who failed public speaking in high school. And, I got to thank the Lord for the skill and talent that he had given me and whatnot. Learning how to say certain words as far as like being enthusiastic about saying certain things or talking to the public, answering certain questions, and what have you, feeding off of the people, and whatnot. So it could take a while to learn how to public speak, and people freeze up and get nervous, and what have you. But now in these days, it flows naturally now. And I thank the Lord for the ability. Now, have you ever met a subscriber and it threw you off? You talking about in person? Hey, Flemings, you talking about in person? Like somebody on the street? Let me know. At Georgina Flemings. All right, what's up to A. Brown? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. To go places is adopting children or donating eggs against the word of God. Well, I don't know about, none of that. You understand that? I don't refer to a minister. Refer to a Truth of God minister about that. Donating eggs. Yeah, some women, they sell that stuff. Some fellas go to the sperm bank. Oh, Flemings, you said in person. Yes. They didn't throw me off, but back in Jersey, I was heading to Walmart. I headed to Walmart, the front entrance. Somebody approached me. You know what I mean? He said, "Yeah, I like your channel, XYZ." I'm like, "All right, appreciate that." All right, cool. Another time was at the bowling alley in Bayonne. I'm at the bowling alley. I'm at the bowling alley. Going to bowl, chill out, whatever the case may be. And somebody just came up to me, man, I like your channel, XYZ. I'm like, well, okay, wow. This was like a while back, And one time I was at, I think I was at a stop. I was at this stop, dropping off something about 2 years ago. I think 2 or 3 years ago. And this dude just kept saying, "Hey, what's up?" Smiling at me. I'm like, oh, huh. Where he trying to take this one at? So I'm trying to stay professional, doing my work, because you don't know who knows you. I'm Tony Harvin, the truck driver, when I'm at work. Tony Harvin, the fighter. It's no YouTube. I'm not thinking about that at that time unless I'm streaming something. You know what I mean? So you may have some people who may know of you but won't say nothing. You know? One time I worked in Jersey City. I had to deliver to the schools in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know how one of the cafeteria ladies found me. You know, because that's what's mainly who work in the cafeterias and, you know, the Newark public schools, the East Orange public schools and stuff like that. Women. And I had to write my name on the, you know, the sign-off sheet, whatever the case may be. And I know people out there will Google you. You understand? Because they're trying to find out, wow, who is this fella? Why is he so quiet? I don't talk much. Or some people just want to Google your name just because. That's why a lot of times you see those people when they ID be turned backwards because they know it's creeps out here. You understand? So it was a time like that. Then I had to go deliver there. I'm like, God, man, I didn't saw the YouTube, Facebook, all that. So as far as like throwing me off completely, no. Like me, honestly, I'm like a lot of times, a high percentage of the times I'm on point. You know, I know certain situations could happen. When you grow up, you know, in the street or the, you know, the hood environment, you know, you stay on point. You feel your surroundings. You're aware and stuff like that. And you know, you got to expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected for sure. Because you just never know. You know, it might be a Geno Jennings hater who's working with you, and you don't even know they on here commenting. You don't even know. You delivering to a person's house, and they have a hate for the truth of God. You understand? And they know you because when I, you know, on the delivery app, my name is there, Tony Harvin. You understand? And, you know, the people over there at my company, they be like, when you call them, leave a voicemail. No. No way. I don't want my voice on a voicemail. No. I'm not doing that. Because I don't know what their intentions are of using my voice for something. For a come up or something like that. No way. You understand? Or you don't know if somebody trying to set you up. Like I gave a story one time where this lady, I delivered to her house some flooring, 2 pallets. Nice house. Nice house. She said, "You want to come inside for lunch?" What? Gotta go. You don't know people trying to set you up. Married woman asks you to come in for lunch. Your house? What I look like? So things like that can happen. You just don't know who may know you or who may try to set you up, a false prophet. You don't know. You understand? They could be married to a false prophet. You just don't know. Right? What's up to Virendar, whatever, however you pronounce your name. You said, "Help Diddy get free." What kind of dumb comment was that? I can care less about the man and what he's going through. I hope he gets his life right with Christ. That's it. He can get free spiritually. Get right with Christ. That's my advice to him. His son came to the, to the events in New York. I'm pretty sure he know about the truth of God. So that's my advice to Diddy. Get right with Christ. All right? Where we at? He said, didn't know TH was a lawyer or had that kind of connection. Oh, man, it's hilarious. Jeremiah Allen said, you do Amazon. Oh, no. No. I would never do Amazon van driving. Never. Unless I'm thinking about investing in about, getting about 10 or 20 vans myself to learn how it is. But as far as like working for them, no. The closest thing I did to Amazon was the delivering loads to distribution centers. Dropping off loads, picking up loads, and a tractor trailer. And that was a third-party company. So a lot of those Amazon drivers y'all see are third-party companies. You know what I mean? A lot of it is not Amazon directly itself. It's, small companies, people who got about all you need is about $10,000 and them to qualify you to see if they will, let you get about 10 vans or 10 trucks to run a small business dealing with Amazon. So me personally, and I know those small companies ain't gonna pay what I'm looking for. Not to downplay them or anything like that. Do your thing, but I'm not doing no Amazon in a van. No way. No way at all. You're talking about what? Almost 80 stops? 80 stops? Nah. No way. All right? So we do tractor trailer, flatbed, and straight flatbeds also. Levy says, I have a foreign accent, so my social anxiety is at a high level. Social anxiety, what you mean? What do you mean by that? What's up with Jonah? You says, I started my new job. Congratulations. At Jonah. All right, where we at? Let me see where we at in the comment section. Lady Glitter says, yes, discipline a necessity. Absolutely. I missed a lot of comments I see. Please forgive me. He said, do you get depressed not having a wife yet? What? What? What kind of... Well, I think he was directing that question towards Jonah, because you got him, hashtag Jonah. In general, some people probably do get that way, I'd say. Because they don't have a husband or wife. They could be courting somebody, right? But they want to be married. But you got to understand, some people ain't ready for that. Or sometimes, listen, you might have to wait. You know what I mean? That's a fill out process. It's, like Geno Jennings teaches. What kind of spouse do you want? What kind of spouse do you want? It's very few good ones, good potential ones out here in these days. Very few. Let's keep it real. Very few, especially in these times. These modern days, a lot of people are just lazy. Lazy. You know what I mean? Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. I think we talked about something like this in one of those conversations. It could always be another conversation about that. Marriage. And what have you. I like the way Geno Jennings taught that about, he spoke about Proverbs 18 and 22, about a man finding a wife. Biblically, man finding the wife. What kind of wife do you want? You understand? What kind? Ratchet? Ghetto? I mean, you want a ratchet ghetto wife and you marry her, don't complain about it. You understand? You want a godly woman, submissive, affectionate, nourishing. What else? You know what I mean? Uplifting, encouraging, not always downplaying somebody. A lot of fellas have been through those type of things and they're skeptical about jumping into a marriage. A lot of women may have been cheated on and stuff like that, which can, you know, send them a couple of steps back from getting married also. And it's being hard to find for them women out there. A lot of them may say it's tough to find a good man. You know what I mean? And, you know, a godly man or a man who's striving for the Lord may say it's tough to find a woman who's godly. Now, if you find a woman who's godly and equally yoked, now it's the fill out process as far as like to see if y'all compatible or not. Everybody who's godly ain't compatible. No. You understand? No. You can't force two people who go to church to talk and get married. No. He or she might not be attracted to each other. It's human nature. It's a part of human nature and whatnot. You know what I mean? And we ain't talking about just physically. You may not be attracted to the person's personality. Because there's some people out there in the church that just over righteous. They want to have a conversation all day with scripture. I think Gina was talking about that one time. You know, y'all two can know Jesus Christ, but you still got to know about each other. You still got to know about each other. You know, the small stuff. What type of food you like? What's your likes? What's your dislikes? What's your pet peeves? You know, what you like to do for fun, hobbies. What's your favorite things to eat? But you got some people all day. John 3:16, Revelations 1:1, Ecclesiasticus 4:2, all day, every day. That could turn a woman off. You hear me? We ain't talking about physically. You know? We ain't talking about that. Getting to know a person. Yes, you quote them scriptures, but that's over righteousness. You know what I mean? Gotta have a conversation to get to know somebody and see if y'all are compatible. Gina was talking about and whatnot. You understand? Where we at in the comment section? Lady Glitter says hypertension, they have to take meds. Absolutely. See where we at. We're scrolling down. What's up, the Rebel Eric? You says third day at my new job at FedEx. Wonderful. That's good, man. Keep doing your thing at FedEx and whatnot. What's up, the what is that? I'm just gonna call you GV. Shout out to you. TNT says Tony doing meetups. Oh man, y'all is hilarious. All right. James Banks says it's getting wild at the port here in Tampa. Stock up on paper goods, tissue, paper towels. The container game is at standstill. Well, it reminds me when Sandy hit New Jersey. You know, the media got these folks in a frenzy. Listen, Walmart ain't the only place to go to. Food Lion is not the only place to go. There's other small spots out here that folks really don't know about and whatnot. I do think that, you know, those workers are going to come, they're going to come to, you know, a deal with whoever they're trying to deal with and getting more money and whatnot. I heard back in Jersey, that, the stocks are empty. The shelves are empty at Walmart. A lot of people just foolish and whatnot. Foolish. Selfish. If you are one person living in a house and you got to take all that food, you selfish. Because you might have a mother over here with 6 kids. If it was really like that. So some people are selfish. I think up there in Walmart, I think they only allow during times like this, if it's happening, only 2 cases of water. Before I used to see people in times like this, 5, 6 cases. They probably live by themselves. But you got this woman over here who's struggling, got 5 kids, and a no good baby daddy. See, folks don't think like that. You know what I mean? Like me. I got kids, but I also live alone. So I know, okay, I don't eat crazy like that. We know we got a schedule on eating certain things. We ain't buying up food line because I know that, listen, there may be some people out there who got kids that really need that food. You know what I mean? Water could be my dinner some nights. You understand? Long as my kids are eating and stuff like that, then okay, I say, you know what? If I see a woman over here, she got kids, and there's 1 pack of ground turkey left, and she wanted that, listen, give it to her. Let her have it. Let her have it. One pack of chicken wings left in the store. Woman got 3, 4 kids. You gonna take it? You understand? Nah. Listen, let her have it. I'm fine with water. I can make me a smoothie, something, and be okay with that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of selfish people out there. All right, Tyrone says, I did good with public speaking in college, probably because I was used to being in front of large audiences during my younger years, singing. Now I'm a bit shy, just kidding. TNT says, too much AI out here doing deep fakes. Oh yeah, you're right about that. All right, G Swole says, the reason why I got my Facebook on private, when I had a dude share one of my posts from my Facebook, making fun of me to people on our online game group. Wow. What's up to Cashmere, man? Shout out to you, man. Long time. Shout out to you. Sinstu says, greetings, and to everyone in the chat, I need to ask for help from the Saints financially to attend the end of the year service. I don't have a family or friends. I only view YouTube suggestions. Well, email the church. Email the church. You understand? Let them know your situation. You know what I mean? I believe Gino talks about stuff like that. You gotta email them your situation and things of that nature. Because the church helps out people, but not to buy a pair of Michael Jordans. But if a person is in need of something and whatnot, such as that or rent or bill, I would recommend email the church to see if they can help you first. You know what I mean? That's what I say to people. Give them. I recommend the church to them, and whatnot, because it was a brother on Facebook. It was a brother on Facebook. You know what I mean? He emailed me about asking for money. And I said, listen, email the church, man. Email the church. Email the church. And they helped him out. He helped the man out, and yet he's still on Facebook complaining about money. What more do you want, dude? Then he puts a car up on Facebook. He put a car up on Facebook. So, dude, if you put a car up there, obviously you can do some Lyft or Uber. But because if you asking people for money, and I tell you to go to the church, and you lying to the church, there's people who really need help that you taking from. You know what I mean? So people who really need help as far as like traveling or rent, a bill, and you speak to them about it and stuff like that, they probably can help you more so than, folks on here. You know what I mean? So I definitely would recommend the church. I don't know what temple you close by. Speak to, whatever minister. If you're close to a Truth of God temple, just speak to them about your situation, that you want to, go to the end of the year service and whatnot. But put your Cash App in here. What is your Cash App? Put your Cash App in here, and, you better not be lying, though. I will say that. You better not be lying. But put your Cash App in here. You hear me? Put your Cash App in here. And, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? He says, what kind of assistance you need for the end of the year service? He said financially. So send Stu, put your Cash App up, or Zelle, or whatever. Those type of things. He said, thanks for the suggestion. Closest temple to me is in New York. Oh, you by New York? I thought you was like far. I'm thinking you like in California, Florida. You in New York. New York. They have the buses. Bronx Temple has the bus. You know what I mean? Oh, Connecticut. Let me I'm trying to think, because I think it was some people who was like kind of like far from a temple, and then somebody came to pick them up to take them to the main temple. So it could be provisions like that. It could be some saints in the area of where you at to come assist and get you. Stuff like that happens. But if you got a Cash App at Send Stu, once again, put it in the chat room and whatnot. But you're in Connecticut, which isn't too far. But they also have Truth of God coach buses. You understand? I think they got the vans. I'm not sure, but I did see the coach buses. You said, do I like 50 Cent? Do I like 50 Cent? He's very smart business-wise. He's smart business-wise. But as far as like his lifestyle, we don't agree with it. But business-wise, he's smart. You know what I mean? As far as like his music, a lot of us probably used to listen to 50 Cent. Many men. You know what I mean? I know G Swole, you probably listen to Candy Shop. You hear me? You probably listen to that. I think you was listening to the Ghetto Quran. You got that in your playlist at G Swole. This man got the Ghetto Quran. Wow. Man, talking about Jimmy Henchman. Talking about Supreme and them. Wow. Wow, G Swole, what you know about the ghetto Quran? Wow. Well, 50 Cent, you know, he has a good testimony, you know, of him getting, you know, shot and stuff like that, and, you know, living to tell about it and things of that nature, and leaving that lifestyle out there in Queens. You know, but as far as like his business mindset and, you know, leaving that lifestyle that he was in, other than that, all that other wickedness that he do, I'm not weighing for. I don't watch Power. I don't watch none of that trash. I don't. You understand? All right? Where we at? James Banks says, yes, he says no crane operators to handle the containers, no docking of the cruise ships, have staff unloading fuel here in Tampa. Wow. Well, hey, they better negotiate a deal or something like that. Negotiate a deal, you know, or something. Something. All right? Where we at? I saw a comment about, somebody said something about Floyd Mayweather. What's up with Dwayne? Shout out to you. Man, what kind of dumb question was that, man? He said Floyd Mayweather or Diddy. Here we go with this Diddy stuff, man. TNT said social anxiety is nervous to talking to people. Oh, that's what that is? Oh. My first time hearing about that, honestly. Rebel Eric says, I worked for Amazon before. It's 200 stops, 250 packages, crazy. I will never go back, although I work for FedEx now. I don't drive their step-up vans or nowhere near as many stops. All right, Fleming says, have you ever had a gut feeling about someone or something and you were spot on? Yeah. That's correct. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could fill a person out and whatnot. A lot of people got those gifts that they can fill certain people out upon what type of person they are, what type of characteristics they may have. So, you know, police officers got that. A lot of police officers got that gift. A lot of them do. You know what I mean? Because they're around that type of stuff. They know how you know, a drug addict acts or a con man acts. They know how different individuals act. So when they first go on a call, they normally can tell already. And a lot of us can tell about certain people with different or certain personalities. You know? Levy. He said, have you ever had another Christian person call your lifestyle boring? Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? A lot of people think it's about fun and going out all the time. That's what they think. They want to go out and have fun and be in the mix out there and whatnot. Yes. You understand? There's some people out there, they just gotta go out. They just have to. They just gotta be around the high life. Just be around people and stuff like that. For what? Like Gino said, all that's out there is buildings and people. That's it. Buildings and people. You know what I mean? So people can have fun. You know, there's activities out there. Top golf, bowling, take a walk by the waters and stuff like that. But a lot of people want to do it up. They want to live for moments and whatnot. I'm trying to prepare myself for Christ. Never mind living it up. We can have fun, right? But people want to do that all the time. All the time and whatnot. You know, what do you do for fun? Exercise. We do the YouTube videos. That takes a lot of time. If we ain't on the lives, we editing videos. You got to understand, I operate 3 channels. I operate 3 channels of Facebook, Daily Motion, and Rumble. So it's fun editing videos and whatnot because different ideas pop in my head. You know, like the make sure you play this. That popped in my head to do. He said, make sure you play this. Let me add 2 more at the end when he doing the punches. I know that's gonna hit. Or the Mr. Vegas video. That one hit. You understand? So different ideas come to my head just out of nowhere to do. You know what I mean? So that's what I do for fun. And some people may say that's boring. You sit at the computer a lot of the times to edit and stuff like that, but you're supposed to encourage a person who's doing positive. You understand? Walks in the park, of course, I would say, you know, boxing. You know what I mean? Very therapeutic. I don't know how to bowl, but it's fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? Sometimes, not all the time. To cook, you know, cooking, therapeutic. I don't think you got children or nothing like that, but when you got kids, just being around your kids, you don't gotta be doing nothing. They could be sitting down, watching TV, having some ice cream, and you could just be relaxing. And that could be everything to you as a parent. You know what I mean? Because you gotta cherish those moments and being appreciative. You know what I mean? All right, but there are so-called Christians out there that just they want to still live the lifestyle that they came from, going to the club and, you know, popping bottles. I don't see the point of going to a club for what? There's a TV right there that got sports on. There's a bar right here, and there's a bunch of people around congregating. That's boring. You're sitting down congregating, you're at a lounge, and a bunch of people just talking. I've been through a situation like that. And I'm like, what am I doing here? I could be doing something more productive, and it's just people talking with the TV on with sports. That's it. And they ain't even talking about nothing. You understand? You said, you know, they go to the club to find a girlfriend or boyfriend. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the worst places to try to look for somebody is the club. I'm gonna be honest with you. But people do that. People do that for sure. I think that's one of the worst places. You know what I mean? A club. A club. Wow. Or some people go there to, you know, just for that night. You know? So-called Christians. So-called Christians. You know what I mean? But the club to me is one of the worst places to find somebody. Right? Levy says, I don't like public speaking. In all aspects, I don't like talking in general. People think I'm slow. Some think I'm mean. Oh, G Swole said, no, that question was for you, Tony, about if you get depressed on not having a wife yet. I don't get depressed at all in general. I don't get depressed. for nothing. Now, it may be like an influence, you know, but I have to thank the Lord just to be here. You know what I mean? Now, depression can come if someone loses a loved one. Now, that's understandable, depression. But as far as like, you know, things similar to like not having a wife or not having a job, you know, stuff like that. Nah. I mean, it'll be good. The question is, what kind of wife? Me, I just don't want anything. I'm sorry. I don't want anything. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care. You know what I mean? Because one has to understand, this is the one you're giving your, you know, commitment to and whatnot. Although a lot of us been through situations with people in the past, some people still holding on to, you know, feelings and stuff like that. But it's like, what kind of one? That's the thing. Because if you marry just anybody, you can't complain about things later on. You can't. Because you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what you're getting yourself into if you marry this person right here. You just know. It doesn't matter who it is. You know? So I don't get depressed over not having a wife. I don't. I don't. Never will. It ain't that serious, honestly. Because if you go on an angle that I think you're going, Mr. G Swole, because some people, they get depressed not having a spouse because of bedroom activities. You know what I mean? I could do bad by myself. You hear me? Listen, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. You know? No way. You know what I mean? You want to be able to come in a house. You want to be able to look forward. Man, I can't wait to get home to my wife. Oh, man. I can't wait to get home to her. I can't wait. The way she rubbed my hands when I come in the house after a long day. She don't complain. She uplifts me. You want a spouse like that. You know, not you have a long day. You got to do 8 to 10 hours on the road. Then you got to do computer work. Then you got to work out. Then pick up the kids. You don't want to come home to a ratchet woman or ignorant woman. You don't want that. Or vice versa with the woman. She don't want no lazy husband. You hear me? You don't want that. No way. No way. You understand? Jay Williams says, my fiance just asked me what type of wife I expected her to be. I told her to read the scriptures. The answer is in there. Oh, man. Wow. We got another Diddy lover in here. Henry Ross says, that's what Christianity does, trying to hook folks up. Yep. Ever Faithful Podcast says, equally yoked is a big one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely agree with that. Jeremiah Allen says, I have no idea what I want in a wife. I'll just let God pick. He knows what I need. Quite interesting. Let me see. What's up to Virginia? Shout out to you. Trickster says, Salam alaikum, brother. Alaikum salam. But I ain't Muslim. I know it means peace and behold. Behold and peace. Right? Oh man, y'all hilarious. We just going through the comments right quick on the laptop. Levy says, imagine lying to the church about needing help and then upset because you lied and they found out. All right. Let me see. Lady Glitter says, I love a hardworking man. And, you know, listen, I think all women should love that. All women should love a hardworking man because they got to understand the angle of that man. You know what I mean? It's not all about money at the end of the day, but you still want to be stable in what you're trying to do as a family. You know what I mean? You understand? Them light bills got to get paid. That mortgage or that rent got to get paid. You understand? Food got to be on the table. And food ain't getting no cheaper in these days. Especially if you got kids. So shout out to all those women out there, man, who loves a hardworking man. And, you know, vice versa with the woman. The fellas who love a woman who, you know, holds down the fort as a mother, as a wife. You know what I mean? Nourishes her man. You know what I mean? Little stuff. Not complaining all the time. All right? Okay, we passed that one. Tanya Renee says, Pastor Gino visited Connecticut earlier this year. He says, am I right? I would have to look through the calendar. Or somebody answered it. Let me see. Lady Glitter says, depression is from the enemy. People with depression live in the past or are afraid of the future. Wow. People with depression live in the past. True. Listen, hey. What happened in the past is not going to go away. You understand? I'm pretty sure we all been through things in the past. Like, I've been through some stuff in the past and whatnot. Me dwelling on the past is not going to help me move forward mentally. You understand? And afraid of the future. Listen, we all got an expiration date. My only thing is, I don't want to die without Christ. You understand? Or get off course with Christ. You know what I mean? But, you know, I hope people, you know, seek the proper help, of course, with prayers if they're dealing with depression. But if a person is depression over not having a wife, that's kind of like, I would call that kind of selfish. You know, if a man is depressed about not having a wife, dude, get up and go, you know, do your thing. You understand? Go approach a woman. You understand? Approach a woman. Check the temperature. You understand? Well, some fellas are insecure with themselves. They scared to approach a woman. Or they don't know how to approach a woman. You'd be surprised. Especially a godly woman. You know? Knowing how to approach a woman. Confidence. You know what I mean? You can't approach a woman with scriptures. You can't do that. You scare her away. Imagine walking up to a sister and quoting the scripture. Well, John 3:16, for God so loved the... What? You understand? What? She'll walk away from you. You know what I mean? That's right. Check the temperature and all that. You hear me? You know? quoting scripture to a woman right off the bat is not going to work. You know what I mean? And overdoing it. You don't gotta try so hard to make a woman laugh. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that and whatnot. Don't be afraid of rejection. You know? All right? Jeremiah says, what do you say to a man who has no ropes on finding a good woman? No ropes? What you mean? If he's in holiness, you hear me? If he's in holiness, not saying you go to church just to find a woman, right? But there's a lot of good, godly women. It's a lot. You understand? And I'm not saying for him to go to church or just to be in holiness to find a woman. Seek ye first the kingdom of what? Focus on Christ first. You know what I mean? He said has no ropes. Wow. He said, G Swole says, do you think it's okay to go half on the bills with a wife since the fact it's hard for a man to do it on his own nowadays? Well, I believe whatever they agree on. Whatever they agree on. You understand? Listen, as a man, I'd say, I know some men, you know, they live with their mothers and stuff like that. They live with people because times is hard and it's not their fault. You know what I mean? So I can't be arrogant and say, listen, I live alone. I work hard and stuff like that. But I also was in certain situations where as though I didn't have my own. So whatever they agree upon, then hey, that's on them. That's their business. You know what I mean? If they want to go half on the bills, mortgage, rent, whatever, that's on them. You know what I mean? But if I have the necessary means to handle everything, then I will, if it's okay. You know what I mean? And she more so, she want to stay home. If I said if, gotta underline if. You know, because the fella has to make a certain amount in order to hold down a fort. And some women, you know, they stay at home wives. Some women love to work. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. You know? Levy says it's hard to find a good woman that's not about money. I want when things get rough, I don't have to worry about her running off to someone else for help or just running off in general. Lando, what are you talking about, man? This guy talking about, he says, why God had David's wife sleep with his son Absalom. Man, won't you go read the scriptures for yourself, man? I ain't no preacher. You know what I mean? Go read your scriptures for yourself, Lando. I think you came on here one time before. And you said something crazy. I think you said something crazy before at Lando. We're just checking your profile out and whatnot at Lando. Oh, you say he's a troll. Okay. I knew the name sound familiar. Lady Glitter says, amen, that's state business. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure, man. You know? And I don't think nobody else should be in a husband and wife business when they conducting certain things like that. Since Stu says man and woman should be contributors equally to the relationship or marriage. Appreciate that at Georgina Flemings. All right, we got about a couple more minutes and then we're going to end this live. We got a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna end this live. We're gonna sign off, and whatnot. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe, I don't know, later. You understand? Maybe. But if you got any last remarks and whatnot to this live, feel free to leave it in the chat room and whatnot. All right. Let me see where we at. G Swole says, do you think rejection can be God's protection? Possible. Possible. You know, it's possible. All right, not a problem at Henry Ross. Appreciate that at Henry Ross. Let's see where we at. All right, I guess that's it, man. We're gonna end this thing. Thank everybody for tuning in to this YouTube live and whatnot. Lord willing, we'll have more videos possibly coming soon today. You know, in general, it's a Thursday. And I hope all of you have a wonderful evening and whatnot. You understand? I'm out. Peace.